46-minute heats. We're going to open up with just 2 surfers in the water. 23 minutes into this 46-minute heat, the next non-priority heat will be joining Jordy Smith and Jeremy Flores. That will be Ezekiel Lau versus Ryan Calnett. Winds turn. They were onshore, sideshore yesterday, turned to offshore, straight offshore today. Beautiful conditions, a little nip in the air, but the water surprisingly warm.
Yeah, surprisingly warm. But we like that this brisk cold offshore today, so that is the first time we've had that pretty much all.
Jordy Smith in a barrel. Can he find an exit? That's his beginning wave. First wave for Jordy Smith to set the scale. Unfortunately, it is an incomplete barrel ride. Right behind him, Jeremy Flores looking at a barrel of his own. Nice threading for Flores. Second section, and he comes out. Beautiful barrel ride for the local. Little layback, cutback. Another roundo, and Flores signaling to the hometown crowd. That's a great start for the French surfer.
Unbelievable. It's exactly what he needed. Again, we talked about how this round has been Achilles' heel for him, especially at this event. Although he needs another one. But look at that setup. Just arm drag, perfectly timed. Didn't push it too hard, but completely disappears from view. This feels to me like it should be excellent, but it is the first wave we've seen, so we're setting the scale for the day. Either way, that must feel so good to kick out of that wave. But look at the setup. Arm break in, releases, again, pushing it. Now he can control the speed a lot better off the rail as he pumps through it. Doesn't get touched at all, and then why not? A big wrapping carve to finish it off. That feels so good coming out of a barrel and laying that rail down.
And the family likes the way that Papa started off his day here at the Quiksilver Pro. Jordy Smith paddling into this one. Pulls into a beautiful room with a view, but someone just shut the door on Jordy Smith. Again, going incomplete, can't find the exit. Taking a look at the tides. We still have a drawing tide. Sucking out to sea. Here we go. Jordy Smith in the barrel, has to fight for an exit, and again, not cooperating.
And when you're just sitting there and all of a sudden there's going to be these sets. Which wave do you choose? That's the question.
Flores on the paddle. Big offshore wall, draws the bottom turn, stalls. He's in the pit, traveling through this pit. Another section, Jeremy Flores with another completed tube ride. Looking down the line, nice arcing carve, banks it on the backhand. He gets eaten up in the end, but great barrel ride on the outside.
Think about this as you watch Jordy's going, oh good, wave number 2 is going to be perfect. You know, where we're watching Jeremy just slots into wave number 1. It's a perfect peeler, good positioning. Reading down the line, he needed to keep the speed up, so just a big round arc. Would have loved to have rode out of this. That would have been a nail headed into that coffin, but now just a little bit up. Beautiful carve here, though. Look at that, just laying the rail down. And then there's that little hiccup.
Live action here at the Quiksilver Pro France. Offshore winds, beautiful conditions. Jordy Smith pulls into the barrel, and this time Smith finds the exit.
So pulls the trigger pretty early on this first set wave. But it is going to be a number for him. It's you think about the 6.33 of Jeremy Flores and where that is set in the scale, and Jordy will probably come underneath of that.
Another look here.
And so, I mean, you want to say that this pull the trigger needed to be something matching in the high, the 7-ish range.
Well, what he did as the score drops in for Jordy Smith, this is a view of a 4.5. The important part about that number is that Jordy got himself out of the combination. He needs a 9-point ride now to take the lead.
All speed and power into the wave. He literally just drops into it. This was a good travel time here. Look at this. That was Jordy Smith. But travel time doesn't equate to big numbers. You got to get out of there.
What I saw was actually unridden, it just inside of Jordy Smith, just missed the wave, and the wave piped off for about 5 seconds.
Flores in the barrel, finds another one, and comes out again. Jeremy Flores having a great heat in the opening heat of the round of 16. Flores is going to get a couple extra turns, too, to boost up that score. Goes complete for the finish, and he may just be kissing that backup of a 6.33 goodbye, and he may be putting Jordy Smith back into a combination situation.
Good is the emotion of Jeremy Flores, Pete. And he gets into it, and he's just travel time. And then right here at Breeze, woof, you see the spit come out, and you can see the hand go up with that feeling. Sometimes it's almost uncontrollable, that vibe of you know, claiming a wave, they call that, but why not? And when you're finishing strong on the inside, another pump, I love it.
Just wanted to touch on the fact that, like, look at, nope. Jordy
In the barrel. It's a drainer. Second section. He's still traveling, but again, denied the exit.
I must say, though, Kolohe has probably had the eyes most on this break. You know, he's been able to put himself in a place that, like I said, he's been watching, and he knows the tides every day, all day, because he's had his eyes peeled on it.
Well, cold morning for Jeremy Flores, but he's going to get a warm greeting on the beach because he's on to the quarterfinals. We'll be right back.